TFL Live. Swizzy, underrated captain, coach, GM, whatever else you did everything. Of course, my man Main right here, Main Effect. You can set it off.
Well, basically, I'm excited to have you here, man. Definitely a pleasure, man. One of the greats on the field. So basically, what we want to talk about is how you feel about everything that's going on with
TFL is in a good place right now. I think certain commissioners just need to let teams get beat up instead of hiding them with this A, B, and C shit.
Word.
Because us growing up, we got thrown right into the mix. I mean, we lost a lot before we started winning. You feel what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing that I say that I always talk about is we do, like they got a C2 and C1 division. Like you said, you was going to the Wolves, I was going to the Wolves. We played in City Alley. You was going to the Wolves. Like we all had to really lose to the point that there was no out, there was no escape. You know, like you said, everybody did this to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of commissions with the politics is more so. I think from where we came from, that's what makes us tough-skinned, and on top of that, it makes us, like you said, you're a stand-back dude. Like, yo, this is not what I want to do. I'm football. That's all I do. I talk on the football field. You the same way. I'm sarcastic with it. I could mellow with it because, you know, I'm down. Y'all still play. I'm down. So, but I really hate the fact of hiding players. I hate me personally, when it comes to C division, I think a C division has summer youth. I think it should be just young kids. I don't think it should be dudes our age playing at C division.
You were saying commissioners and stuff like that, they let that happen. You know, it's like turned into a business.
Yeah, that's how.
So they want to have A, B, C, D, whatever it is, because the more teams they have, the more money they can collect, give out some pop, keep some. Refs get more games. You know, some refs get a little kickback or something, whatever. So it's all a business though. But it's also a business for them teams that know they don't really have a shot. Because if you don't got a shot and you can go to the B and probably win, then you're not going to come to the A. You're going to stay in the B. So then now it's up to commissioners if, all right, you suck and you go in the B. And now you pretty good, whatever. Nah, you forced to go in the A. But he'll let them rock in the B. And let them keep winning in the B. And let them keep winning in the B. So now you like all the top teams in the A. But if one team is dominating the B, it's the same thing. Now the sucky B teams is going to C1 and C2, whatever. They're just trying to get out of there, whatever.
But see, that's like, I'll be honest with you, I don't like to cater to it. But as far as the money bag game, it's like, we're going to go into it. Because, you know, as far as with that, that's to bring teams out to like, yo, stop being afraid.
But them like Saba's been one thing we've been doing that. I think now that social media is like the social media shit. I probably got publicized on it, but niggas been Saba, and I think the business part like Chuck was saying, that shit made it took the competitive nature away, because at the end of the day niggas don't play football. You know what I mean? So if a nigga feel like, all right, for instance, City Island never had a week division. You know what I mean? City Island by far the best tournament I played in. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure, just like the atmosphere, not trying to take away nothing from no other league. I'm not trying to take away from no other league. As a player, that's my personal opinion. Like nigga, get your ass whipped, nigga, get better for the next year. You know what I mean? Like recruit. You know what I mean? Like if you putting your money up, you want to put the best players out there. Nigga, stop this block shit and that's my man. So that's your man. You're gonna lose with your man. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get better. Like you can't go in the next season with the same players and expect different results. You lie to yourself. Especially if you're not putting in the work, practicing and all that shit. Like all this shit don't get. The Carvers, the Sugar Hill, all the great teams, whatever team you name that was great, you always gotta make adjustments, you gotta make pickups, it's chemistry on and off the field. This shit is not just given to certain teams, you understand what I'm saying? Like it's losing came with the winning and them kind of things, and there's just great leaders and great people behind them teams. how it is. Whatever team, basketball, baseball, football, whatever team I ever played for and won, it was just good people and the chemistry was there. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of good teams that could be great, but don't have them kind of people to just say shit when shit is necessary. I think too many niggas having shit to say when there's not their time to talk. You understand what I'm saying? It's like not that one nigga look to like we doing this. You understand what I'm saying? Certain huddles, they know who's talking. Like in our huddle, you know who's talking. It's like I don't give a fuck who's going for us. Niggas ain't talking. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like they just need them certain leaders to just speak when it's time to be like when it's that time to everybody to lock in. There's a lot of great teams out there, and there's a lot of good teams that could be better if certain people took structure and took it as like, yo, we want to win, instead of, yo, we just go to the field, win or lose, you still want to drink and all that kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? So
that question from when you went in and now you came back out, anything changed for you as far as that, like with teams maybe, or maybe players?
I've seen a lot of teams from different places that started playing together. For me, that I always liked that, because not only on the field you get to see different talents from different places. Because when we was going to Brooklyn, like us and y'all, a lot of Brooklyn niggas wasn't coming up here to play. You understand? But now I came out and I see niggas Coney Island playing the tournament, and Miss Deal, they came to City Island up there. So that's good. Dynasty was like one of the first teams from Brooklyn that ever come. Besides them, no other team was coming from Brooklyn. So if a team from Brooklyn not coming, but there's some good players on nigga, bring them. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Don't hide their talent. Don't let the niggas sit out, because y'all, they original team is not bringing the team. Like, so that's what I seen now more than ever. I seen niggas coming from Brooklyn and Coney Island, and that's good for me, because I want to see that. You know what I mean? And not only on the field, you got good talent. You just meet good niggas throughout the state. You feel me? For me, that always been big, because I'm from the streets. You know what I mean? Like, I like to see niggas, like, on the field is your game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what we love to do. It's not NFL, but off the field, to meet a genuine person from somewhere else, that's bigger than anything. To make a relationship. Some of my best friends came from playing football, bro. So it's just for me, it's just always been a big network thing. Like, I've been grateful because I met a lot of good niggas through this shit, and I can't go anywhere without seeing a nigga that I don't know, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I guess this TFL shit just got, I think, bigger than anybody could imagine. You know what I mean? It just took off faster than anybody could imagine, and the shit is just amazing, bro.
Now, just to go off you and your team.
Yeah. How
did y'all get Izzy to throw for y'all?
We was practicing on 128. It was like a Thursday night. We went out there. Rep City was catching wreck out there, and I think they said Fish had his kids was playing AAU, whatever, but he was the one that Ghana was keeping in contact with before I got out. And he said he's gonna be able to throw. So that something came up, and he's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna be able to make it." So my brother was out there, and he was talking to Seta I can't see because I got out, and he's like, "My nigga, Rep City's not in there. Izzy didn't go for the qualifying tournament. Just throw him, because I'm sure you don't want to throw." So that's how it just happened. It wasn't like no talks.
And it worked out.
Yeah, it just pretty much like, if you play on my team, right? There's always been respect with me and you, right? I'm not gonna talk to you how I talk to Hummer. We grew up together. Yeah. Hummer, what the fuck you doing? Right. You retarded to that. So that really, like, they friends off the field. You know what I mean? The rails and the meets and the story. So the communication is different. You understand what I'm saying? And that shows sometimes on the field when y'all playing together. It's like, motherfucker, run your route. This and that. So that, I think that's what happened. I think everybody just was going in the huddle and just listening to the shit he's saying.
I think if you take a pretty good player and put him with greater players, not saying he's a scrub or nothing like that, but as a team, y'all one of the top teams. We one of the top teams. So when they come to play with us, it's like a little bit of pressures on them because they gotta step their game up, but also their pride and everything. They wanna step their game up because they want to be on our level. They want to be like, yeah, see, I'm just as good as everybody else. I just my team, Coney, when you had a B team, whatever. Coney was different though. But say you was in a regular league and you had a B team and it's your whole team and you throwing whatever. You're gonna run through the B because you play against all the A's, whatever. So you know that. So they had to do that just to make sure, like I said, one team doesn't just keep dominating the same thing. Even though, and to me, that killed the game. Because now teams like, look, not for nothing, grind time. They was young, so they went in whatever to see whatever, so that. But they learned from us too. So they won, then they kept adding. So they'll get like a Mach and a Yomi, you know what I'm saying, a couple of dudes,
put it together.
Right? And then now they started dominating it. So now they had to move into the B. And what happens in the B? As soon as they go in the B, they make the chips because they was already ready.
For that.
But since they was starting back there and no commission, whatever, push them, whatever.
There wasn't no push or nothing.
Same thing would happen if they went in the A straight and was getting smacked. What would have happened? They would have wanted to win, wanted to recruit, whatever this and that. And then that's how it goes.
That's the same thing I said when they played the HPU. And I said to Pam, I said, that gotta be considered A if y'all do these levels. I said, they competing, they was perfect. They played hustlers, they played them crazy. There's a lot of things, like you do look everywhere, they even went up against y'all. Once they played against Carver, as to me, and they played against you, I look at it like, what you scared of? You know, like you play those teams, nobody left.
My shit is football, man. Anybody can win. Like,
but you know the thing is, but
like how you grade a B team. That's what always been my big. One of my biggest regrets is putting that Coney honestly in the B division. And I did it because a lot of like not to say certain people, but certain teams might really get that much burn in it. So we won't be out here Coney Island anyway. I just do the B team, we like 5 reps.
Yeah,
something like that. But that's one chip that I felt like a bum. Like I really played in the beat. And not trying to take credit away from the other team that I was playing. It was a good thing, but it didn't feel right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you labeled
it goes back, we getting labeled as a B team or we playing whatever.
Or your chip is
here's a B chip.
At the end of the day,
what the fuck is that?
Because that's what I'm calling it.
Yeah, because
when I put it on paper and I put it on the screen,
when you put the video up,
B division.
When you put the video up, you put B division.
But nigga, when we was playing against a quality team, like that team could play in a A division. So like the grind time, that was us when we were younger. Like that was me quarterbacking, getting our ass whipped. When we played Carver in the non-con, we lost like 50-something to zip, nigga. They didn't say, nah, they're not ready, let's put in the B division. You understand what I'm saying? It's college and then there's the B. If you're not ready to come into TFL, wait.
Yeah, keep practicing.
There's no rush.
Keep practicing.
This shit is not going nowhere, it's only getting bigger. So that's my message to all the viewers or whatever, nigga, wait, recruit. Take it like how everybody else is taking it, because niggas put in their work. Don't think the team is just winning just by, no.
To be honest, I didn't know y'all motherfuckers ever practice.
No,
you know when I found out they practiced when they started putting out the thing for the street ball. Yeah. I'm sitting there, I'm like looking at you talking about these niggas.
We was going out summer out there practicing with each other.
I had Jingle, I said, yo, they practice, yo.
It was summer that we was scrimmaging together.
It was like a TFL practice.
See, I never knew that.
Niggas from all teams.
Played one season with Carl.
A lot of this shit to me personally, not because he's here and this is my man. Like a lot of shit is old to Skip. Because without Skip, none of these little photographers that be out here would never be out here. Like niggas didn't spend the cold winters. That's serious, bro.
Absolutely.
Don't say his name on the camera, please. Whatever you do, don't say his name on the camera.
Nah,
we're not giving niggas shout outs.
Somebody did that. Me and him be sitting there.
Seriously, bro.
And they didn't realize like what it was, and I had to stop him. I said, yo. I understand.
Yeah.
Yo, just go over there.
Nah, fam, like for real.
But honestly,
that shit. He was taking pictures out there, nigga. Like,
to piggyback off that though, once he started doing videos,
that's when
other leagues and other people started realizing like, oh, they play
the network got a little smarter.
Right, and then we play over
the
here.
The network got a little smarter.
We first went to Brooklyn. And we started putting videos out. It was like, oh, word? And then other teams wanted to go. Because, teams join, whatever.
My nigga, hearing and seeing is two different things.
Right.
If it wasn't for Skip, niggas would just be hearing about what's going on in City Island, in the Dyckmans, and them kind of stuff. Niggas would never be able to see. You understand what I'm saying? So now that a nigga heard, and then he got to see through Skip's videos, then that's when started putting shit together into perspective. But without this nigga, to be honest, this shit would not been. Now how many games I'm like, damn, yo, I wish I could go back to the game. And all I fucking gotta do is log on to YouTube.
And you can go back to that game.
Niggas say that for granted, bro.
Like when he used to always put up the games.
Then this to him like, come on, man. That shit is crazy.
Nah, when he the one that I always look at is the City Island joint in the snow, the playoffs.
Which one?
When we played the Packers, Final Four, and shit.
Oh, that's the day when it just started snowing out of
nowhere.
nowhere.
Snowing out of nowhere. And like that one right there still haunt me. Like me and Mimi, we cool, but I don't like him because of that. Like I get mad at Mimi, like he was on that team. Like Snubber see, yo man, what up? We get back and forth. What up? It's good. Like I get mad because I'm at work. I look at this journal. I'm like, yo, alright, cool. Damn, I fucking lose that. And I call dudes, and I'm like, yo, how you mess that up? Like, yo, that's how much I'm invested in that.
So like, check it out. I personally got two questions I want to ask you. One, the first question is, you can make it a two-part question if you want. The first question I want to ask is, where do you think underrated as a football team stands right now? And do you think you can get back that same fire into your team the way it used to be? Because right now, the tournament was an exception. You looked real good in the tournament. I'm not even gonna lie, even with Izzy, I like the way y'all guys look. But when you were away, your team was like self-destructed. Like if you wasn't here, they couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
Right. So, do you think that you can get back to that same plateau where you were at, or even further?
Yeah, definitely. My competitive nature would say, nigga, that's if I don't care if I was going away 10 years, like me personally, if we're not winning, it's a fair season. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's just the expectation that I put on my teammates and shit. Like just be the best player you could be every time you step on the field. Because like situations like me and a few other my peers, just niggas throughout the whole TFL. Niggas live that life that next week you may not be there. So
your guys are not far. I can still put you guys definitely in the top 5.
Yeah.
You can definitely still be in the top 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether it's we're in the top 5, I don't want to like put a number on it right now.
Yeah,
but you're definitely in that top 5.
I wouldn't either. I'll say we just a mediocre team. You know what I mean? I'm back, but that shit don't mean nothing. Like I don't take. I don't even take a playoff. I don't take nothing for granted. I just feel like whatever tournament or next season, we're just looking forward to like winning. If we're not winning, it's another failed season. It's not like I'm gonna be happy coming to second or we made it to the Final Four. Whoever know me know that shit is not gonna happen. I do feel like we could get back to the top.
If I had to sum you up into a few words, those words would be natural born leader. He's definitely, he's a young guy, but he's got the old ethics.
Yeah,
you got the OG ethics.
I think a lot of that shit got to do with the teammates I've been like, the teammates I didn't have. If a nigga see me from a younger to older, like I got to play with some great niggas, Chuck, Cav,
Clark,
you know what I mean? Rocky, the Rouse, niggas who had attitude, Pumpkin. A lot of niggas don't know who Pumpkin is. Yeah. So it'd be hard for me to have certain conversations with niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Ed, Mikado, just a lot of great niggas who I took a little bit of their game and implemented it to my game. You understand what I'm saying? Just their leadership role, their attitude, their fucking where their mind was at. Just
intangibles.
The intangibles, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And that shit not only helped me on the field, it helped me as a person in life. My nigga, you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I gotta just tell you, bro. I'm blessed to have been to know and get the chance to record you, capture you, because since day one, bro, since day one when you was with Bad News, since when you came to Carver, even on Carver, even when you played on Carver, the leadership skill that you showed at 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, my first year.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
the first time we took the chill, I was 17.
It was crazy. I mean, it was like, all right, this dude's got a situation right now where he's got to listen to Pam's. You know what I mean? And you know, sometimes it's like the heads butted, but it was a respect factor where he did his thing regardless, no matter what. But he knew, and when I say he knew, I meant Swiss.
Of course.
You knew what you had planned, and not too many guys back then. See, like most of the coaches now, they're not real coaches. They're just the money.
They don't have a plan.
They're the money man.
They don't have a plan either.
All right?
They don't have a plan.
They may have a grasp on the game a little bit. They may have a grasp, but they don't have the mentality of, like, say, like the people that I grew up with and the people that are growing now from it. And I gotta tell you, man, you know, your team totally fucking respects you.
Yeah, definitely.
Your team 100% got your back. All right, and that's what your team needs. That's what great team leadership comes. Leaders lead that way, and when they look at you and they just envision following you and leading you in and following you to battle, and you're leading them. You're leading them. You're actually leading these guys. All right, it's a great thing because like Pam, like my coach Pam, he led us. All right, and we wouldn't have been the team that we was. Look, at Chuck could have been doing coaching and but Chuck needed to be led.
Definitely.
Chuck needed to be understood that there's somebody else that can help him. He doesn't always have to take it on him. You know what I mean? And I gotta say, your outfit has that. And you got Akon as a great supporter. Your brother, big supporter. Gano, Shannon.
I think like you said, I think just a lot. You got a lot of sponsors out there. It's not about. I think a lot of niggas just see Pamsies, the Days, the niggas who won, they wasn't scared to like address certain people. Like I seen Pamsy, he screamed at me like you said. I seen him scream at Chuck. I seen any nigga that played on cover that was great, Pamsy screaming at him. I think that's something I picked up while playing with Chuck. Like I don't care about who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Like you know I have your best interest, nigga, so you're gonna hear me out.
Exactly.
One
you understand what I'm
voice.
saying? Like
One
it's
voice,
gonna only
bro.
be one person talking. I think the only nigga who ever could tell me something during the game is my brother or Big Rob. Like besides that, everybody else, I be hearing niggas, but I really blocked them out. Right. So on the field, Chuck got Pamsy to talk to. I'm sure if you tell him something, he's gonna pay attention. But other than that, I don't think Chuck will hear nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So for the other niggas in TFL who's trying to get their like teams together and shit like that, I think there's a lot of sponsors out there, Skip. I think certain niggas just don't got the balls to make certain moves.
To coach,
you understand? To tell a nigga, yo, you ain't shit, you ain't doing shit today. You understand what I'm saying?
You're probably the best dude on our team, but today you suck.
Today you suck. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Chuck, you ain't doing shit today. You bumping it. And a lot of teams just need them leaders instead of a boss. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That family
oriented.
To me, you got Shaw, you got Carl, you got IOD. I love IOD.
I love IOD. Even Hustlers. I like Hustlers. But the funny thing about it is that Hustlers always had that. It's just that Rob. It was a bickery, right? It was they were bitter, but they were always kind of like family motivated. You know what I mean?
There's like 5 teams that got that.
So I mean, now you talk about teams like.
I always like the Dynasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I like the Dynasty too. I mean,
it was just as far as
I think Dynasty.
Quarterback. If he wasn't really into it, then
I don't know if they had a problem like with the ownership. I like that Super Friends team.
That Super Friends team is great.
I gotta say, the Super Friends team.
I like them.
I like them too. I mean, and I love all of them, and they're all boys. They're all real.
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
all real.
That's what I'm saying.
They're all real.
I like to see that, nigga.
Fuck them niggas right now. I don't know. Fuck about them niggas right now. I'll tell you, nigga. I'm B-Boy. B-Boy's getting looted right now. I don't give a fuck about Super Friends right now.
That's my son, man. Shout out to B-Boy, man.
That's my nigga. Mad respect for that dude right there.
Who that? Who that?
Who that? Who's at the door over there?
I know. Open it.
I had followed B-Boy when he was on that.
Yeah, we got at the door.
Oh, that boy's in.
What up?
Alright?
Well, we just finished. We're just wrapping up with Swizzy right now.
Yo, look.
Alright? And yo, Swizz, I really appreciate you coming out, man. For real.
Skip, now we're
Straight, man.
Yo,